Taurus. Hello, gorgeous. Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Taurus. Cross watchers are also welcome. I am going to speak to you like you're a Taurus sun sign, probably. This is a love reading, and we're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy, anywhere from single to married, and anywhere in between, just whomever you have on that gorgeous brain of yours. All right, you guys, let's get at your love life. Anything you need to know, there you are on the bottom of the deck. We are going to cut, and that won't be there anymore. But in your Empress energy, as usual, Taurus, anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel, and I do recommend checking that out. The energy that Taurus, the energy that you bring to the connection is the Nine of Swords, the Two of Wands in your person's energy, and the Lover's card in the outcome, the Judgment card in the overarching energy. This feels like a past love that's we're worrying about, and I don't feel like there's any reason to worry about it at this time. It looks like you're stressing out and they're moving. I feel like they've chosen you. It's possible they've chosen not you. It feels like they've chosen you, and you just don't know that yet, but we'll get more, okay? So the Nine of Swords, as we all know, is about stress, anxiety. It's about a need to surrender to the divine, this understanding that, wow, there is some weird animal outside making very loud noises. I don't know if you can hear that. A surrender to the divine plan, and knowing that whatever is for us will not miss us. We will not miss it, okay? Assuming that we are doing whatever we're feeling called to and inspired to do. The way we miss our blessings or our things is by just sitting there and not doing anything. So basically, I feel like you might be doing that right now, kind of sitting there, not wanting to do anything because we're stressed out, we're worried. The more we are worried about a particular person or situation coming in, the less we can focus on all the things that are happening around us, the things we're being called to and inspired to outside of that. And the Creator really likes you to focus on the things that are right now. This is a weird message. So it's like, I feel like you're focused on something that may or may not come in, instead of focusing on the things that you're being called to currently. God says, if you focus on the things that you're being called to currently, it might not be what you're hoping to comes in, but something better will, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. The Two of Wands in your person's energy is about a decision, I don't know, needing to be made or being made, or somebody needing to step outside of a comfort zone. We're going to get more. We do have a Lover's card in the outcome, so I feel like it is a strong connection or a need to make a choice still. We shouldn't be waiting for somebody to make a choice. If somebody can't decide us or choose us, I feel like we should choose for them. Is what I'm getting right now. And I feel like you might be. You have the Nine of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. Let me get more on your person. Joking. Oh, geez. This is a very masculine energy you're dealing with. I can see that. They have the King of Cups and the Emperor, the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. It's like they've taken action, or they're going to take action. I'm gonna get more on the outcome here. Yeah, I still feel you got the Nine of Swords in your outcome as well, okay? And the Nine of Cups and the Star card and the Lover's card. Could be dealing with a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Scorpio is very strong, or a Cancer, or an Aries. I feel like all right. I feel like you're trying to move away from this connection, if I'm being honest with you, but I feel like you're having a hard time doing that. And for that, I want to say, if you don't feel ready to move away from a situation, if you feel like there's some unfinished business there, that's what I'm feeling, unfinished business with this person. And I do feel like there is a good connection here, okay? But I do feel like you're stressed out or worried, and this is what I'm going to tell you. The advice that's coming through for you is do it different this time. Don't do it the same way. Don't try to play games. Don't try to play hard to get. Don't try to hope for them to tell you how they feel first. There's a quote, and I'll try to find it, or I don't know if it's a quote. It was an old man who talked about his like 70-year marriage, and they were asked what the trick was or what's the key, and it was just really simple. Don't be afraid, never be afraid to be the one who loves more than the other. And that's what I'm getting right now. This whole energy is speaking of don't be afraid to be the one who loves more. If you are, put your whole heart out there, vulnerably means that you're making it vulnerable to being broken, completely crushed, right? If you do that and you get your heart broken and you get rejected, you will have this newfound sense of, I did that shit. I put myself out there vulnerably. People talk shit about vulnerable people all the time. People that will put themselves out there vulnerably, but they're too scared to do it. So who's the pussy now? Motherfuckers who are scared to be vulnerable, not the vulnerable motherfuckers. The people who are willing to put their heart on the line and get it completely smashed, those are the strong motherfuckers, okay? And this is the only way you're gonna walk into a true loving connection. However, again, you have there is this potential of getting your heart completely crushed, but you get to move forward. In either case, you get to move forward. And that's what I feel like it's saying here is like, you just need to choose to go for this all the way or choose to walk the fuck away. But it's saying here that there is something you're unable to completely walk away from. And it's because it does seem like a very good connection, something that is being renewed, but it's saying don't approach it the way that you've always approached it, or it's going to be the same old connection that it's always been. So I want you to approach it vulnerably. I want you to approach it actually real, raw, putting yourself out there for several reasons. One, people can sense when you're not willing to put yourself out there vulnerably, and if you're not willing to put yourself out there vulnerably, you don't really love this person anyways. It takes the willingness to put yourself out there and be the one who loves more if you truly love somebody. If you don't have that desire, then it's saying let go, walk away, okay? Those are the two options. It's like go full force or get the fuck out of here, like one of the two. But it is definitely stating here that you have been less than willing to commit to putting yourself out there truly and fully. And that's where we fuck up in this lifetime. It's like everybody wants to be the one who plays it cooler instead of loves more. And don't be afraid to be the one that loves more, okay? In the end, you'll either find that they love you just as much, or you get to walk away because they don't. Yay, either way, right? You're free either way. Because you've been authentic and you've been vulnerable and you've been true and you've been yourself. It's like when we sit and try to, well, should I say this or should I not send it? Should I send it or should I not send it? That's what I'm getting out of this. Like, should I send it? Should I say this or shouldn't I? That's when you know. That's like when your radar should tell you you're being fake right now. You're not being real. You're not being authentic. We should not be sitting here trying to customize every fucking word that comes out of our mouth. If we can't be real with somebody, do we really want to be stuck in a relationship with them? No, we don't. We want to be with somebody who we're able to be completely authentic with, and then we don't want to trick people into being with us. We don't want to, we play it cool, but we're not a playing it cool kind of person. We just played it cool at first to grab them, right? And now we've got them, and we're not a play it cool kind of person. So now they see this new person that they're like, what the fuck? I didn't see this person before. So that's what it's saying. Just be authentic. You can't lose. You can lose this person, which will really in turn be getting them the fuck out of your way if they're not meant for you. And if they are meant for you, then you have won. You've gotten this relationship. Unfinished business is usually two people unwilling to be truly and authentically vulnerable with each other. Okay. I feel like this person, I just feel like if you're willing to go for it, this person does truly love you. I do feel like they've mastered their own life. I feel like they've come into a place where they're totally emotionally intelligent. I don't think they're going to spill their beans all over you, like their beans, that's the weirdest, their emotions all over you, but I do think they have deep emotion for you at the same time. Again, I feel like they don't show that. I feel like they definitely look like they're sitting there very, they're just playing it cool. Again, I want to be very clear on this. If you do decide to go for this, there is a huge possibility because of this energy of theirs that even if they feel this love for you, they won't go for it. But again, that yay, if you finally know, it's like, don't be afraid to face the music. The music might be they don't want you back, or that they're not willing to show you that. But the truth is that will set you free, okay? The truth will set you free. This is a very real thing. I do feel like there's more stress in the outcome here. I just feel like it's because you're not willing to be vulnerable with each other or surrender to the divine. Again, surrendering to the divine plan doesn't mean don't say how you feel. It means say how you feel and let it go. Like, say how you truly deeply feel, and then let the universe take control. Let it, you don't get to control the outcome. We don't get to do that. But if we're not being completely vulnerable, we haven't done our part either. Or completely authentic, we haven't done our part either. And we haven't shown this person that we are willing to risk it all for them, meaning just our own feelings. And so when we show somebody that type of vulnerability, they feel safe. They feel safe with us. And I feel like this is what it's saying, is like, this is a very true, very authentic, very genuine connection that you have here. But again, if you're not being genuine, then you don't get the genuine connection. To have a genuine and authentic, true love, deep connection, you have to be willing to be true, genuine, authentic, and deep. And so I feel like that's freaking you out a little bit, but I do feel like in the end here, there will be wish fulfillment. You got the Nine of Cups and the Star card. It does feel like a gorgeous connection, if I'm not going to lie to you, but it does feel like there is a lack of willingness to be vulnerable. And I don't think it's just on your part. I think it's on both of your parts. But at the same time, don't be afraid to be the first one to love either. Don't be afraid to be the one to love more, and don't be afraid to be the one who loves first. Again, if it doesn't come in the way that you're foreseeing it to come in, it gets out of your way, and you can focus on other things. I just feel like you're stuck on this particular situation, and it's got you stressed out, and it's not. Yeah, I feel like psychically this connection is there. That's why you're having a hard time letting go of it. But again, with that true, authentic, vulnerable communication, you either get to let go or move in with this connection. Not like necessarily physically move in, but you move on into this connection, or move away from this connection. In either case, either way, you evolve. Evolution is what we got here. It says you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Self-love is about learning to love yourself so much that you know you're going to be okay if they reject you. You know you deserve, and they deserve, you to be vulnerable, true, and authentic with them. And if you don't know how you truly feel, then I would say hold off. But if you do know that you love this person, and you don't think that you've relayed that correctly to them, there's no harm in relaying it, okay? You're not going to die if they reject it, but you are going to get to move on. And it is going to hurt. Of course it is. But it hurts more not knowing, as far as I'm concerned. You both deserve the authentic communication, as far as I can see, okay? I love you so much, Taurus, and I will see you guys next week.